Hey, it's Kim Komando Today, your daily podcast to keep you up to date with all things digital and beyond. And I'd love to have you be a part of our podcast. You can make an appointment to speak with me. Just head over to komando.com, and on the top right, there's a button that says Email Kim. Fill that out, and that's it.
So when's the last time you went to Walmart?
Oh, I don't know, last week.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you do a lot of shopping there?
I like Walmart. I mean, if you ever need like socks and a kid's toy and a pineapple, you can get it all in one stop.
Okay, well, Walmart got hit with a $45 million class action lawsuit.
Okay.
Because apparently the scales were not weighing things properly. So if you bought meat or vegetables,
Right.
it wasn't underweighing things.
No, it didn't work out in our bank error in our favor.
No, it was not. No, it was not. So it was like basically if you bought anything within the last 2 years.
You're Walmart. Why is it even going to a lawsuit? Just pay it.
Okay. So, so you can now file a claim. And if you have all your receipts for like the last 3 years,
Right.
that you can submit your receipts and you can get up to $500 back.
What if I spent a lot? What if I bought a lot of pineapples?
$500.
That's
Okay.
not
Now, if you
fair.
don't have a receipt, you can still get some money.
What do you got to do?
Just go and you fill out the form.
Take a picture with the pineapple I bought?
Okay. But you're only going to get between like $10 and $25.
Well, that's not enough.
So, so you're better off like making sure that you go hunt down all your receipts.
You know what's an easier way to get $500? You don't have to sue Walmart. You just sign up for the newsletter, and you're entered to win a $500 gift card to Amazon.
Oh my God, what a professional transition.
You're welcome.
Enter to win at winfromkim.com. Once again, that's winfromkim.com. And we're going to be giving away that gift card like very soon.
All right, you've been trying to end this thing for weeks.
I know. Come on, please, just enter just once or twice so I can like forget about the $500 gift card to Amazon.com. I mean, it would be good for somebody to win
It's
it.
so much easier than suing Walmart.
Winfromkim.com. Winfromkim.com. And then because I'm going to be like, giving it away now.
Yeah?
Giving it away now.
Do you even know that song?
That's all the only part I know.
Figured as much. You don't seem like a Red Hot Chili Peppers big old fan,
I don't listen to a lot of music.
which is weird to me. I listen to so much music.
Well, the only thing I listen to is like if I'm running,
Okay.
and
But
then,
you're not listening for the music or the lyrics or the melody. You just want BPMs.
yes, exactly. So that this way I can go. Go. Because after all, I'm Kim Komando
Yes.
and you are.
Andrew Babinski.
And this is Kim Komando Today. And this is a multimedia event,
What is?
this whole podcast.
This podcast right here?
Yes, because you can get it audio version
That's one media.
or you can get it video version.
That's multiple. It is multimedia.
It is. It's crazy. So if you're listening, you want to watch, you can just go to youtube.com/Kim Komando.
Yeah.
That's the easiest place. And if you're watching and you want the audio version, just go to wherever you get your podcasts and you search for Kim Komando Today.
People I talk to them, friends and acquaintances that watch the podcast, they say the easiest experience is through YouTube.
It is.
Yeah.
Because
So just
otherwise,
go
you
there.
got to hunt it down.
Right.
and-
Facebook sometimes stinks.
It does.
So just go to YouTube.
It does stink. What do you have coming up?
Well, we have another Theranos. We have a company faking technology. And it's a big company, one you've heard of.
Really?
Rhymes with Blamazon.
Blamazon. Rhymes with Blamazon. I wonder who that could be. Is that Microsoft?
No, it's Meta.
It's Meta. What else you got? Something else you got?
Yeah, we got gambling.
Yeah, we're going to be
You
talking
can
about
gamble on anything on the internet now. Gambling is so popular that they have put it in places you would not even imagine.
that. Now, this is part of the pod where we talk about like, comment, share.
Yes, smash that like button, drop your comments, share it with everyone.
Yeah, we don't even care if you don't like them.
No,
Doesn't matter.
just spam people.
I mean, although, it'd be so great is if we could get somebody like to spin a sign in every community. Wouldn't that be great across America?
Really, though, have you ever seen someone on the corner flipping a sign and you're like, oh, I'm going to go to Quiznos? It's never worked.
There is that. It's like, I have to turn around right now.
Right.
I'm not going to do that.
I get 10% off my taxes being filed? No, I have never fallen for a sign spinner. Ever.
Do you remember years ago, I sent you a picture of somebody who was like begging for money on the corner of 44th Street in Camelback, and you actually thought it was your cousin or somebody?
I don't remember this.
Yeah, it was like,
Yeah, it was 44th and Camelback.
yes.
I do remember the picture. I don't remember the context now, but I do. Maybe it was my cousin.
Yeah, it was like, you're like, I think that's my cousin. And I'm like, I thought you were kidding. You're like, no. OMG. think it's my cousin.
They're totally homeless now.
Are they?
Yeah, you didn't give any money. They're totally homeless.
That was bad. All right, here are 5 things you need to know. Happy about tech right now. We're going to start with Facebook
Okay.
and fakes. Because guess what's happening?
What's happening?
There is a new scam.
No, on the internet?
Oh, on Facebook. And Facebook with all their trillions of dollars say, there's nothing we can do about it.
No,
Sorry.
can't cut into their profits.
So here's the deal. Is if you're on Facebook and you see you can generate AI art in a split second with these hidden cutting edge features that nobody else knows about.
Except for everybody else who clicks on the ad.
And if you click here, that you'll be able to experience AI art as never before, like Midjourney and Sora and DALL-E.
I'm still waiting for the scam part.
You click the link,
right?
And then it wants you to download something. Bum, 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 bum.
Why did they even allow these ads on Facebook?
Exactly.
They should have a dummy computer that tests all the links to see if they're legitimate or not before they start taking these people's money.
One would think.
But they don't. They
don't.
Just take anything.
So you have to
throw
be smart.
a nickel at them, they go run to catch it.
Exactly. Here I am. I got it. All right. Do you still have a MySpace account?
No, I don't know. Are they still active?
Yeah, they are.
I think the last time I checked, it was remember when it switched from regular MySpace to independent bands?
Yes.
And there was MySpace is back. I think I still had it then, but I don't know if I still have it now.
And then MySpace went through that awkward teenage stage where it was all full of hookers and prostitutes.
I missed that
Yeah,
stage.
Well, see, what's happening now is that if you have pictures on PhotoBucket, Friendster, MySpace, these are accounts that we haven't looked at for 20 years.
Forever.
Okay. That suddenly, PhotoBucket, they have 2 million users, which sounds like a lot, but it's really not.
It does sound like a lot.
Okay. Well, here's the deal, but they have 13 billion photos.
What are they going to do with them?
They're going to sell them to AI, and they're going to make $1 a piece. So they're going to land $13 billion.
$1 a piece?
Yes, AI is paying $1 a piece. So bottom line, so if you have pictures out there in the interverse, and you're oh, I wonder what those pictures are, and that they could start being used to train AI.
Obviously, when we uploaded the pictures, we agreed that they owned them.
Of course, forever.
So they have the legal right to do this.
Yeah, and then there's always that clause, you own them for whatever medium it might be. No, now, in the future. So if you have old accounts, you might want to start deleting them.
I'm not trying to call you out here, but you said they're going to sell them to AI. Who in particular?
Anybody wants to buy it. Meta, Google, Perplexity, anybody who wants to buy the pictures. They're going to sell the pictures so that this way they can train AI. Now, what's interesting is OpenAI just came out the other day, which I thought this was super fascinating.
Okay.
Is that they downloaded a bunch of YouTube videos, a million YouTube videos.
Right.
Okay. And they didn't pay Google anything for it. Because you can anybody can download a YouTube video.
Right, and it's not like they're going to use them in marketing or anything like that.
They used it to train their video.
Right, just training it. Okay.
And then Google's how come we didn't get paid?
Well, how come you didn't use your own videos, Google?
All right, so from time to time I get this call on the show. Kim, I went to a flea market or a swap meet. It's always like that. And there was a guy standing there with a box, and he said that I could get all the cable channels absolutely free.
Sure.
Wouldn't have to pay anybody anything. It's the greatest quality. I saw it. I could get all the sports. I could get Netflix, Hulu, you name it, and I don't have to pay a dime. Well, I had to buy the box for $250. So, is that a good deal?
I was your Carl screener on your national radio show on over 400 stations for 14 years.
Yes.
And literally every month we got this call.
Yes. And now you can buy these boxes on Amazon and eBay.
And then you think it's on Amazon. Well, of course it's got to be legal. Amazon can't sell illegal products.
Right?
They can't sell endangered animals because it's illegal.
Well, there's a guy by the name of William Freeman.
Okay.
Who is no longer a Freeman.
No? Okay. Going to jail?
Because guess what William was selling when he was a Freeman?
Those boxes?
Amazon Fire Sticks.
Okay, which he's obviously jailbroke and put illegal software on.
So if you're listening right now and you're thinking what's the big deal? okay, is that they can now track your IP address. It's kind of like those old Napster days. Remember, like when Napster was like people were like getting like fined for like $3 million.
Oh yeah, they sent the FBI to arrest a 6-year-old kid for downloading 3 Eminem songs.
Yes, exactly. And the parents are like, "What do you mean we owe $85,000?
We're setting an example with this 6-year-old."
All right, this next one's so goofy.
I didn't miss the joke. Why is it so goofy?
I crack myself up sometimes.
You do. That internal monologue must be hilarious.
It's actually very annoying sometimes. You have no idea what it's like to have this brain. I mean, it's like this side is going like this part, talking about this part, and this part's talking about this part, and
the back is telling both of them to shut up.
Yes, exactly. And then this guy in the back saying, "Yeah, but what about this?" Okay, so
did you guys think about this? Have you considered the consequences?
Disney, starting in June, is going to say no more password sharing.
That's why it was goofy.
Yes,
should have reversed it.
Oh,
Disney says no more password sharing. This story is goofy. We didn't understand the reference because you hadn't made the point to reference to yet.
In my head, it happened.
Well, we were allowed to password share on Disney this whole time?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Okay. Well, now you can't do it anymore. So, and the reason why is because of Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay. Netflix, when they immediately cracked down on password sharing, I mean, think about this. They got an immediate uptick of 9 million subscribers.
Guilty.
Were you?
Yeah, because I shared my sister's password for years. And then it finally, that box shows up, says, "It looks like you're not at home, Amanda." Well, no, it's Andrew trying to use Amanda's account at Andrew's house. So I had to sign up for Netflix.
Well, and then their revenues went up by 8%.
That's huge.
And so Mickey Mouse needs some money, honey.
Always. The mouse is about the money.
Oh my gosh. Isn't that something? It truly is.
Do you share passwords with anyone?
No.
Not even Ian?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But
you're how do I want to say it? Do I want to say cheap? No, frugal. You're frugal. So I would think you would definitely share those passwords.
Well, and here's the bad news, okay, about sharing passwords is that, so I was online looking up something that it was about between me and Ian. Okay. And something like, it was like, I was looking up things because it's just like a mom thing. I was looking up things. And so all of a sudden, Ian calls me up and goes, "Chill out, Mom."
So you were like a parenting advice or something like that?
Yeah.
And then he could see your searches?
Because he has a shared account on ChatGPT. I'm like, totally busted by my kid.
Totally busted. Can you delete your search history on ChatGPT?
I sure did right after that.
That's hilarious.
Finally, this coming in. Apple has gotten out of the electric car business because they said they're not going to do that anymore. So they're coming out with what they're calling the next big thing.
Okay, wait a minute. If the electric car is not it was like they spent like $1 billion to go, we can't do this.
Yeah, and they laid off and they got rid of like 650 people.
What is going to be their next big thing?
What do you think it is? Because you don't know.
Apple, I don't know. Let me think. What could Apple? Not a credit card. They already do that. They already do headphones and everything in music and tech. Got a wearable with the Vision Pro. I can't even think what it could possibly be.
And I'm going to say it just for Jennifer. A robot.
A robot? They're going to, so this is the thing they'll abandon in 8 years after spending $3 billion, the Apple robot?
Well, they say it's going to be this. I hope they do have it. I mean, because there are things that I absolutely abhor doing.
Sure.
Right. I mean, I don't mind like doing the dishes and things like that, but I hate folding laundry. I think that is just like the worst ever.
I actually threw an adult tantrum in the middle of folding laundry this weekend.
Did you? Why?
I was on the floor, sitting on the floor, and I had all the laundry from the week. It was washing and drying. Fine.
I'm okay with that too.
All day.
Yes.
Folding, and I just laid down on top of the laundry. I just went, I don't want to do this.
Were your kids around?
No.
Oh, good.
It was a full adult. That's even more embarrassing. There was no one there to see me. I was just doing it for myself because it was true. It's the worst.
Okay. I had some clothes that I took out and I didn't wear them over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Rather than me folding them and putting them back,
mm-hmm.
I put them in the dirty clothes hamper. Okay. So that this way the housekeeper would watch him fall.
I'm the housekeeper.
Oh, okay.
So if I did that, I would just create more work for myself.
Oh, see, and then I did it. After I did, I'm like, well, that's dumb. I mean, I'm like,
So now, do you have someone that folds your laundry? You don't
Yes.
use a service? Oh, you do. So you don't have to even worry about it.
sometimes I have to do it myself.
Because my sister uses some service where on Mondays she puts all her dirty laundry in the front yard and someone just drives by, picks it up, and brings it back on Wednesday.
And you can make money. It's like that's a side hustle.
That's a crazy.
So anyway, so this little Apple guy or gal is going to fold laundry, do dishes, bring you drinks, and also if you're not home, you can have you could call it up and you could say, hey, video with the kids. Go find the kids and video with the kids, stuff like that.
Do we have a expected time of release?
No.
And to fold laundry, this robot has to have opposable thumbs. It's going to have hands.
Yes.
If it's going to have hands, it's going to have a face.
So in our house, we now have Astro.
What's Astro do?
Astro is Amazon's
Mm-hmm.
robot.
What does it do?
I'm not quite sure yet.
Okay. I knew this was coming.
I mean-
I knew it was going to be nothing.
Well, I'm hoping that it will do some things, but so far Barry's really excited because he'll say, Astro, follow me. And he's like, Kim, watch, Astro will follow me. Okay, so Astro follows him all
Right.
around. And then it was like, here, Astro, burp. And then Astro goes,
You paid thousands of dollars,
$2,500
Okay.
for Astro. Okay.
thousands of dollars
Yeah.
for it to follow you around and burp at you.
Okay. Well, but the whole idea is, and this is because of the whole Chilean gang thing.
Oh, security. Okay.
Yeah. Is that what he does is he and I say he pops up
Mm-hmm.
and then he will patrol the whole house.
What pops up? His whole body?
No, it's like this, it looks like an iPad. And
Okay.
so it's on this. And so then it goes.
That's kind of cool.
And so, and Abby does not know. I have to get a video. Abby's looking at it what are you doing in here? You don't smell like a dog.
You should have it bark and see how the dog reacts. If Astro can burp, Astro can bark.
I don't know if that, we should. We should try to do
That
that.
would be a good one.
If you've ever wanted to learn a new language, make 2024 the year with Babbel. Babbel's 10-minute lessons are perfect for those learning on a tight schedule. Each lesson is handcrafted by their experts and based on real-life conversations. Babbel's tips and tools make it easy for anyone to start speaking a new language in as little as 3 weeks. I recently took a trip to Japan. Before I signed up with Babbel, so I was able to say hello, konnichiwa, thank you, arigato, and the very important, where's the bathroom? Tori wa doko desu ka? So fun, so easy. Right now, Babbel has an exclusive limited-time deal just for my listeners. Get up to 60% off your subscription at Babbel.com/Kim. That's right. Commando listeners get up to 60% off. Just visit Babbel.com/Kim. That's Babbel. Babbel.com/Kim. Rules and restrictions may apply. Babbel.com/Kim. Don't miss the 60% off deal. Babbel.com/Kim.
Hey, it's Kim Commando today. Just a quick reminder that if you have not already entered to win the $500 Amazon gift card,
All you got to do is sign up for one newsletter.
that's it.
One.
That's all. And you want to go to winfromkim.com. Once again, that's winfromkim.com. And don't forget to like, comment, share. We're going to be reading the best comments.
Or all the ones that come in if then nobody else comments.
I mean, if they all suck.
Yeah, we got to fill time.
I mean, yeah.
So you remember the Just Walk Out technology from Amazon?
Yeah, you know what? I always thought that was super exciting that you could be able to just, especially because even yesterday I went to Safeway and I was using the self-checkout
Mm-hmm.
because I hate standing in line. I mean, you know me.
But you'd rather do all the work than stand in line.
Yes.
Okay.
I'd rather do that. And of course, Barry comes over and he's like, those damn things never work right for me.
Well, what I don't like about the self-checkout is if you're doing a week, a big grocery.
Oh, no, you can't do it that.
There's not enough room on that scale
No.
to do that.
Okay, well, I had to go to Safeway
Okay.
because Barry, he said, what are we having for dinner? I said, I'd really like to use my pizza oven and make pizza.
Okay.
So he said, well, make me a list. So I said, can I text you? No. So we got to have a piece of paper. So I'm like, so I can do pizza dough, pizza sauce.
Right.
Okay. Mozzarella cheese.
Why didn't you have Astro do all of this?
I should have. And basil.
Got it.
Okay. So About an hour and a half later, he comes home.
What was the last ingredient?
Basil. How do you say it?
Basil.
Basil.
Not basil. Basil.
Basil.
All right, I'll let it go.
Basil.
Basil.
Doesn't matter. Okay? So, I mean, I love my husband. He comes home and, well, they didn't have some things.
What didn't of those ingredients?
Yeah. We didn't have any pizza dough flour, nothing like that. So in the frozen food section, he found gluten-free pizza crusts.
Sounds delicious.
Mozzarella cheese. We had one bag of mozzarella, and then we had Mexican cheese and sharp cheddar cheese and some other thing. They didn't have pizza sauce.
What store did he go to? Circle K?
Okay.
A convenience store?
Okay.
7-Eleven?
Went to AJ's.
How do they not have pizza sauce?
No pizza sauce. So he brought marinara sauce, and I tried to explain to him, it's not the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, you could have gotten by, but it truly isn't the same thing.
They didn't have basil either. Okay?
So for four.
Okay. But he did come home with a big bottle of gin.
They had this.
Okay. So he comes and that's
Astro, order a pizza. We're getting drunk.
So that's why we had to go to Safeway. And because I wanted to show him that where things are located.
At the grocery store.
So anyway.
If it was a just walk out Amazon store,
yes,
you'd walk in, you'd grab 4 wrong things that aren't on your list,
yes,
and walk out, and you would automatically be charged.
See, I thought that was just genius.
It's brilliant technology if it were technology.
Yeah, this is bad. This is bad.
Business Insider had a whistleblower that said when the just walk out technology started, Amazon's plan was, for this to work. But they went out and they trained and hired 1,000 people in India to just monitor, make sure that when someone picks up the basil and puts it in their cart, they're actually being charged for the basil. They were hoping maybe 3 to 4% of orders would be double checked. 70%, almost all, 70% of all orders were hand checked out, and hand done by humans. The technology didn't work, and they lied to us.
They sure did. 1,000 people just sat there and said, "Oh, what did he pick up? Let's put it on his list." And
right.
What did he pick up? Oh, she put that back. Better take that off.
Check that off.
Okay. So here we thought, we were sold a bill of goods.
Well, absolutely.
That, we'd go to the store, and this was the future, folks. You just pick out the pizza sauce and the pizza dough, and then just put it in your little bag, and out you go.
But this is just like Theranos. Theranos, said they were checking your blood in a minute, but they were actually using the old technology to check your blood because they didn't know what they were doing, and it was a fake product. This was a fake product from Amazon, and nobody's talking about it.
No, they're not. It's really remarkable that nobody is talking about it. Because you would think we have the Palm technology, we have all this stuff, and it's a big company, Amazon, and for them to do this pilot project or whatever they're calling it with 1,000 eyeballs.
It's just humans. In another country, at least you could have created some jobs here in the United States. It was 1,000 people watching you shop in another country. Now they're trying to replace the Just Walk Out technology with the Dash Cart, but it's not going to be exactly what they promised because obviously they can't do it. They can't pull it off.
Okay, they've been talking about the smart shopping cart forever.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay. And Instacart just rolled one out this past week in some stores where you're just going to put whatever you want in there, and then you get charged.
Right. Just build in a scanner. Just have a little scanner right there. Beep, boop, 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 boop. I put everything in bags before I leave, and then 25 people in Turkey can watch me and make sure that I didn't steal anything. What a joke, Amazon.
So next, imagine this. You remember, if you go into that produce section and they have sometimes the little candies that you can put in a bag?
Right.
Okay.
The Brock's candy?
Have you ever taken one, not paid for it?
No, but I know people who have.
Okay. Now all of a sudden you're going to take it out. It's going to say 25 cents.
Put it right back. Okay. I only wanted that sucky candy barrel because it was free.
That's it. We don't want anything else.
No. Stinking Amazon.
If you've ever wanted to learn a new language, make 2024 the year with Babbel. Babbel's 10-minute lessons are perfect for those learning on a tight schedule. Each lesson is handcrafted by their experts and based on real-life conversations. Babbel's tips and tools make it easy for anyone to start speaking a new language in as little as 3 weeks. I recently took a trip to Japan. Before I signed up with Babbel, so I was able to say hello, konnichiwa, thank you, arigato, and the very important, where's the bathroom? Tori dewa doko desu ka? So fun, so easy. Right now, Babbel has an exclusive limited-time deal just for my listeners. Get up to 60% off your subscription at babbel.com/Kim. That's right. Commando listeners get up to 60% off. Just visit babbel.com/Kim. That's BABBEL. Babbel.com/Kim. Rules and restrictions may apply. Babbel.com/Kim. Don't miss the 60% off deal. Babbel.com/Kim.
All right, it's Kim Komando today. It's your fun podcast about everything digital. We were just talking about shopping, which reminded me I have a really great joke. Now, this is a joke that you're going to want to tell all your family members and friends.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, you ready? Where do T-Rexes shop?
Where do T-Rexes shop? I don't know. Where do they shop?
At the dino stores.
It's a dino store. Oh, I guess you're taking. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We do a segment on my radio show every Friday called Back Joke Friday.
Yes.
You got to call in every single week. I'll give you the hotline. We'll get you on in and out. 2 minutes.
You know what? Tell me when to call, and I will.
I absolutely.
100%.
I'll give you the hotline, and we'll just do the Kim Komando bad joke of the week because you're full of them.
I do. I have a lot of them. It is,
and you love them.
I do
love them so much.
I know. Sometimes when I'm writing the newsletter, I just crack up. I think I am so funny. I am so funny.
My 500,000 subscribers are just going to die at this one.
It's like I was writing a story yesterday about Viagra.
Okay.
And that as a side benefit for Viagra, in other uplifting news,
boner jokes always work.
Is that it will help decrease your chances of Alzheimer's.
Oh, that is cool.
Yes.
I'm just going to take it now so I don't get Alzheimer's.
It's not a hard sell.
I'm just... See, that's good. I like that one.
All right, let's talk about gambling.
All right. The internet is full of it. I mean, we just had the NCAA women's tournament, and it was the most bet on women's sports game, UConn versus Iowa, in the history.
UConn, is it YUCON?
That's so funny.
K-O-N.
I went to the Final Four this weekend.
Yes.
And UConn was playing in the game. And Jennifer was sitting there like, I can't believe that they're from Alaska.
Oh, gosh.
Like, no, it's University of Connecticut.
Oh, even I knew that. Jennifer, come on.
I honestly thought they were from the Yukon. No, it was, the Yukon Huskies against Iowa. And it was because the access to gambling is right in your pocket.
It's easy.
You turn on my phone right now. There's 6 different apps on there that you can go ahead and gamble on. So they're gambling on everything.
Do you have a problem? Do we need to help you?
No, I don't. First of all, my bets are like $5, $6.
Okay,
like
right.
I'm betting $6 to win $2.25. It's just fun.
Okay.
But you can bet on. Now, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
And be honest. How fast do you think it would take Barry to carry you 100 yards?
How slow would it be for Barry to carry me?
Keep in mind the world record is 17.6 seconds. Half an hour?
Can I get on his back?
Yeah, you can carry him as any way possible. How far into the 100 meters, would he order an Uber? How far in? 10, 15?
5 feet.
Because you can now bet on wife carrying on the internet. Not only is it a sport, it's something you can bet on.
Wow, really?
Ferret bingo? Are you interested in ferret bingo?
I'm sorry. Ferret?
Ferret bingo.
So like ferrets are playing bingo?
No, ferrets are the bingo balls.
Oh.
There's this huge cage. They put a ferret in it, and it's got all these tunnels, and wherever he comes out, that's the winning number.
Oh, gosh.
You can bet on it on the internet. Who would win in a war? Humans or aliens? You can bet on it on the internet. All
Really?
of these things are accessible and literally is real money.
I mean, I was going to say, is this real money?
Now, a lot of them are run by digital coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, stuff like that.
Are they like really headquartered in the Caribbean?
They are not U.S.-based companies because, the U.S. has strict rules, but there's tons of countries that doesn't care. And these literally are things you can bet on on the internet every single day.
Can you win big money?
You can. I mean, the odds are pretty crazy because, where's the first alien landing going to be? Could be anywhere. So you're going to have pretty good odds. A $10 bet might pay $1,200 if you pick Boston, Massachusetts to be the first sighting of aliens where we meet. So who's going to win? Humans or aliens?
Well,
you're gonna bet for the home team or the visitors?
That's a good one.
Thanks.
What's the craziest thing that you've bet on?
In my entire life? Wow, that's interesting. I bet on a guy to score 50 points in a night and it actually hit.
Really?
Yes, which is very rare in basketball. I hit a 9-team parlay, which means you have to pick 9 different things to happen and they all have to happen. And $5 paid like $1,100 and I hit all 9. But I lose a lot more than I win.
Do you?
It's for entertainment purposes only.
One time I won Keno.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you sitting there live or was it like digital?
No, I was live. So Barry and I are there. And it's just like, you're just eating lunch or whatever
Yeah.
and you're drinking and it's like, oh yeah, let's play Keno. So
Sure.
I just go like,
It's like $1 a game.
yeah, or whatever. So I pick like 10 numbers.
Right.
Okay. All 10 numbers win.
So that had to have been like $10,000, $15,000.
Yeah. It was a lot of money. And so, but I didn't have my wallet with me.
So no ID?
I had no idea, nothing.
Right.
So I said to Barry, and we were dating then, I said, here, do you just put it under yours? And he goes, what? I said, I don't have any ID and I don't want to go up to the room to go get it. So just put it under your, I'm not paying the taxes. I'm not paying the taxes. I'm like, God, I should have left then. I mean, so I was like,
Worst thing about Keno is you're always going to sit next to the old guy that wants to tell you every single time he won at Keno. It's nothing where back in '84 and $500 was a lot then. It happens every time.
True, which is so true.
Every time.
If you've ever wanted to learn a new language, make 2024 the year with Babbel. Babbel's 10-minute lessons are perfect for those learning on a tight schedule. Each lesson is handcrafted by their experts and based on real-life conversations. Babbel's tips and tools make it easy for anyone to start speaking a new language in as little as 3 weeks. I recently took a trip to Japan. Before I signed up with Babbel, so I was able to say hello, konnichiwa, thank you, arigato, and the very important, where's the bathroom? Toridewa doko desu ka? So fun, so easy. Right now, Babbel has an exclusive limited-time deal just for my listeners. Get up to 60% off your subscription at Babbel.com/Kim. That's right. Commando listeners get up to 60% off. Just visit Babbel.com/Kim. That's Babbel. Babbel.com/Kim. Rules and restrictions may apply. Babbel.com/Kim. Don't miss the 60% off deal. Babbel.com/Kim.
So it's Kim Komando today. We're so glad that you're here. Just a quick reminder to like and share and comment.
Yes.
And you can do it live or you can do it afterwards because, I think what we were going to start doing is actually looking at some of the comments afterwards. So that, because not everybody can, watch us do the show live.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, like today we had to delay the start
because
of the
it was the
podcast.
big eclipse.
Yeah, big eclipse.
I actually thought it was going to be something here in Phoenix. I know. I know I'm very smart and I live with Dr. Science.
Right.
And I said to Barry, maybe we should let everybody stay at home in the morning in case they want to see the eclipse. And then as I'm getting ready this morning, he's like, well, that was dumb. I don't know why you have people do that. I mean, I'm like, you could have said something.
Can I make fun of that email for a second?
Yes.
So you sent out the company-wide email saying if you want to watch the eclipse with your family, didn't you say that in there with your family?
I think so.
Yeah. That you can work from home, but you have to come in the office at 12.
Right.
The eclipse was at 11:20. So the
3 minutes.
The plan was to go outside, look at it real quick, get in the car and hurry and get to work.
It's only 3 minutes.
Could have given a little bit more of a buffer.
No, we got to
You're right. You're right, though.
It?
It was only 3 minutes. It was so disappointing.
I know.
I went outside, and the office building next to us is the Mini Mobile. You've heard of Mini Mobile?
Yes.
It's like their headquarters, and everybody's outside. No one's got eclipse glasses, so they're just standing outside having their smoke break, and I'm handing my glasses to everybody else to try. So it was a nice little communal moment, but otherwise, they just put the glasses on and went, oh, and that was it.
Yeah, but we were like 64% of...
Yeah.
Say a word. Come on.
The full eclipse.
It starts with a T.
I can't remember
Come
how
on.
to say it.
Tortality.
It wasn't totality. You're just messing with me. Totality? Is it totality? The path of totality?
It's tortality.
It's not totality. It was lame. Next time I'm going to a place where it's going to be, it's San Francisco. In 2045, we can go to San Francisco. It's going to be the path of totality.
So Lou Mello says, I really enjoy watching my wife fold laundry. I even offered tips, which seemed to go unnoticed.
That's a tip on how to get divorced.
Yeah. Lou, that's bad. Wouldn't that be awful? Oh, honey, you're not folding it right.
You know what? If you put the socks together instead of balling them up, they'll last longer. Did you know that? You sip your beer and gain them up.
Yeah, that ain't going to happen. Hi, Kim and Andrew. I mean, Adam. Let's see. Robot.
She's been saying it for years like that, folks.
It's like a
But
robot. Robot.
My robot makes the best basil.
You're just bad. You're just bad. A lot of people said, like, how come we were late today? Because we were watching the eclipse.
Yeah.
We were.
Hopefully you were too. I mean,
Yes.
no matter where you are, you had a little bit. You had some coverage. 65% though, not enough.
And I don't know how to say this, is that I'm in a chat, and I'm not going to say what chat I'm in.
Okay.
But somebody in the chat said that they would not let their children watch the eclipse,
Why not?
even with glasses,
Why?
because that it would impair their future brain development.
No.
Okay.
They're fine.
I said to Barry, because he always follows all these conspiracies. I'm like, have you heard about this one? And he's like, oh yes. So apparently there's some conspiracy theory that if you let your kids watch the eclipse, that they're going to be something wrong with them.
I saw tons of eclipses while I was a kid, and I turned out fine.
We didn't have the glasses.
No, we just squinted.
Yeah, we did. It was like,
Remember when you would cut the hole in the piece
Yes.
of paper, and then, the new thing was you take a saltine cracker. And I know this is a little too late now, but if you hold up a saltine cracker, it has exactly got 13 holes in it, and you cast the shadow down on a white piece of paper, you will see 13 little crests of the shape of the eclipse right through the little holes.
I love peanut butter on a saltine cracker.
It's really good.
So that would not be.
You snack on it right afterwards. You lick the eclipse, 32 seconds later, you have yourself a snack.
All right. So a lot of people are concerned about flying
Yes.
because we're starting to see problems with airplanes. Now, do you think that we're having more problems with airplanes, or that we have more people with cameras to detect the problems with the airplanes?
It's probably a little bit of both, but when the door falls off, it doesn't matter how many cameras are in the plane. That's a problem.
Well, now this video is going viral.
That doesn't look good. I don't know what airline that is.
At Southwest.
I was joking.
Oh. I'm wondering if that maybe you needed glasses or something.
No, because their logo is being
All
ripped
over.
off of the airplane.
Yes.
Did that plane take off?
No, that was an emergency landing.
Oh, yeah, that's an emergency.
Could you imagine looking out the window? Oh, look, there's the Grand Canyon.
I'm not religious, but I'm praying in that moment right there. Just in case. Just in case.
Many years ago when I used to fly commercial, I said that just for you. Just for you. I couldn't even, I couldn't even get the line out because I knew it was so ridiculous.
What happened when you were with us plebes in steerage?
I was kidding. I'm just kidding. I fly commercial. So, sometimes. So I was on Southwest Airlines. I will never forget this. And when you land into Phoenix and it's summer, the thermals, I mean, it's like you go like boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Right, you do that. I mean, it's just, and then you're like,
Because there's no grip.
right. And so I remember this when we landed into Phoenix, and I'll never forget what they always have like the best flight attendants on Southwest Airlines. I mean, they always do. They always have like this great fun attitude. And this guy came on and said, welcome to Phoenix. And he said, welcome to Phoenix. We made it. And then he said, and I just want to let you know that landing was not my fault. It wasn't the pilot's fault. It was the asphalt.
Now that's a good bad joke.
Yes.
This program is a copyrighted production of Westar Multimedia Entertainment and protected by the copyright laws. Any rebroadcast or use of this program for commercial, business, economic, or financial purposes without the written permission of Westar Multimedia Entertainment is strictly prohibited.